of May. Yes, I think it's less than a month, right? Just about a month. 1 month for you to just prepare. I think is long enough for everyone. All right. Don't forget, Export Business Seminar is that avenue where people get to learn and learn for a subsidized rate. It is organized by VOPFM. So henceforth, every day at this time between 10:30 and 12 p.m., Ikami Jude will be here every weekday though to talk export business. All right, all of these things you need to know as regards this business. It's time to learn another business. It's time to learn another trade. It's time to learn something really beautiful and unique, something really, really interesting. And you will thank me later you did. So everyone, I want to say that you should get prepared. Whenever I am coming here at this time, just make sure, I will do that. I will just take out 20 minutes every day to talk about export business. Some of these things you need to know to thrive. Okay, so I hope you're ready. Get something to write on, get something to talk about. Get a paper to write on, or a book, and then again also get a pen. Those are the two things you just need. Only that, we're just good to go. Okay, yeah. And like I said, don't forget, on the 24th of May, we will be having our next seminar. So everyone, please just go ahead and make sure you put down that date, 24th of May. 24th of May is less than 1 month now. And as usual, we are here as a radio station to help the people. All right, to support you. So don't worry, we're here to support you. We're here to support you. All you need to do is just make yourself available, and like I said, it's for a discounted rate of I think 20,000 naira, just 20k. What you get outside for 250k, VOP is organizing this seminar for just 20,000 naira. Like I said, it'll be going down on the 24th of May, as just next month. Like I said, less than is actually less than 1 month. Yeah, less than 1 month. So, and don't forget which other information I want to give. Okay, yeah. You pay directly into VOP account. Okay, but then let's have this discussion first with Biodun Oyefeso. Yes, let's have this discussion with him, and then let's see how it flows. He's going to tell us a whole lot about this business, how to go about it, and everything there is to know. So at this point in time, let's join Dr. Abiodun Oyefeso, so we hear from him. Okay, top of the morning to you and welcome, sir. Hello? Are you there? Good morning to you. Hello? Okay, I think we need to establish a proper one. Okay, let's see. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Beautiful.
Good morning.
Beautiful. We can hear you now.
Okay. So it's a pleasure being around for today. My name is Dr. Godwin Abiodun. An export coach, agro-business consultant, author, publisher, infopreneurs. It's a pleasure.
Welcome again, I say. Now,
It's a pleasure.
bit by bit, I want us to have this information as regards export, like a refresher course for everyone, something really new. Let's get to understand what export is, why export, how to make it, what are those things that are, I mean, the advantages and the disadvantages of this business. Of course, there are two ways, I mean, two sides to a coin. So, Dr. Biodun, please help us break it down, and then maybe we have a pointer to a particular product today, something that is exportable. Talk to us.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me start by defining what export is. Exporting the art of producing items or offering in one country and selling them to another. To be a bit more detailed, the word export originated from the Latin word called ex and portable, which means to carry out. So what that means that for everybody to get involved in export, there's also a two-way to it. That is both the receiver and the sender. So what that implies that the counterpart of exporting is importation. So we have importation, exportation. That is, so that's a two-way to it. But you discover that in Nigeria, Nigeria is also seeking to exporting. Nigeria product can be exported to about 172 countries. About 172 items can be exported from Nigeria to over 225 countries all over the world.
Okay.
Like you said, what is the advantage? You are into export. They are bound to be an advantage. The motive of every organization at is actually to make profit. One of the advantage of exportation is increased sales and profits. Now, the good thing about export is that whatever you sell, sellable in Nigeria, is probably about 25 to 50% higher in any other country. For example, let me give you an example. Coca-Cola in Nigeria, 1 kilo is about 3,000 or 3,000 because we are not in the season. But the international market, that is actually for about $19. If you calculate $19 times 1,005, we should be making 110% in the debt. Everything is between one debt and that. So when you talk about there's profit, there's a very good profit. So when you go into export, you have increased sales and increased profit. That is, to oversee sales over a long time. Once you establish that export, you have to export the product, you are able to get that done. Number two is enhance domestic competitiveness. Most business end up, competing within the domestic market earlier than they projected inside the international area. But the good thing is that when you export, you don't face too much competition. Number three, advantage that again global market shares. By going into international, you take part in a worldwide market and gain a piece of the percentage from the size of the worldwide market. So when you go to, you are able to gain international, you gain global market share. Another advantage of exportation is diversification.
Okay.
Now we always tell people, no matter the of what you are producing in Nigeria, if you are not exporting that product, you are not sustainable. Because it covers that there is anything you are doing and you are not line. Let me just give some people, they will set up a business in a street. Between the next 6 months, you will see almost 3-4 people doing the same. Look at this Marwa now. If you are very close, just take that place, I go into the hotel. I remember from years back, that you can count the number of Marwa by that 5, 7, or 6 bottles. It will just be about 3 or 4. But today, let's go out and count them now. They are about 30. So That is competition. So what I mean that utility people is a good way of diversifying, selling to more than one market, allow group to diversify their enterprise and spread their hazard. So company will not be tied to the assessment of what business are to test. Number 5, discover that low per unit cost. When you are actually exporting, a good thing about the fact that therefore the cost of your production lowered. Now, compensate for seasonal demand. You also have advantages such as create potential for economic expansion.
Okay.
Now, products. Number 8, advantage that you gain new knowledge and experience. And number 9 or perhaps 10, a life cycle of a product. So these are all advantage going into export. Now, what's the disadvantage? Now, to be candid with you, when you talk about disadvantage, once you have a knowledge of something, disadvantage is actually minimized. So knowledge, lack of knowledge, we advise that when you don't have enough knowledge, don't go into export. And that's why we organize training program to make people acquainted with. Another one is the issue of capital. And you need capital to export. But the solution to is that there are also some organizations that have been set up, like the Nigeria Export Import. They provide for those who want to go to export. Okay. Another disadvantage in the issue of not the disadvantage they have issue of language barrier. Okay, language can be a barrier to export, but another solution to that is that now on your product you are expected to write the language of the other people. You see some products in Nigeria now, okay, they wrote English and also French language. In fact, I've seen the product that is speaking Arabic language. Now, the people bringing this product to Nigeria, they know that they don't understand English, you understand Arab or the accent. So when you need the auditor, so the good is that anything you want to go, once the advantage is greater than the disadvantage, I think it would be good to go into. I think that's that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Gordon Efeso. Now, let's now narrow it down to the products. Maybe we'll just you just speak on that before we rest it today. Some of the products that can be exported, some persons will tell you is only maybe few products, 5 or 10 or thereabout, that can be exported. And several persons have called and have asked which one gone is even good, which one good pass among all these ones, so that I can go and start finding out to source all of them. But please talk to us about this product that can be exported.
Anyway, there are quite a lot of products that can be exported. Like I told you, there are many. In fact, let me be clear with you. All products see in Nigeria market can be exported. Anything can be exported. But let me quickly say this, that even though all these things can be exported, there are also some products you cannot export. That will bring me to tell our audience goods that cannot be exported. So prohibited goods, that is, cannot export it. The one is maize. You cannot export meat. Number 2, you cannot export scrap, metal.
Okay.
You cannot export, antiquities. That is all these sculptures. All these sculpture of any bronze and things you cannot export it. Even though they are very expensive abroad. Very, very expensive abroad, but you cannot export it. You also cannot export reptiles like crocodile, like snake.
Okay.
You cannot export donkey. For example, some of these things are very expensive. Like, for example, if you export all these things and import to the country you're exporting to gain it. Means that is what dominates the economy. Like the snake, they don't export it to export it because the leather can be used for bags, which dominates some countries' economy. You understand? So these are basic things you cannot export out of country. Please, people should take note of it. Now, when we talk about the things to export, there are quite a lot of products that can be exported out of Nigeria. I will read all of them out today, and hopefully, maybe in the subsequent edition, they will be taken them one by one. Then we can now, talk about them. Number one, and I want to classify them. Like for example, if you have what we call charcoal product. Under the charcoal product, you can export mustard charcoal and be exported. You can export coconut shell charcoal. You can export palm kernel shell charcoal. You can export sawdust. All these sawdust you see,
Okay.
as something you're actually export it. If you don't know, some of these sawdust, they're being exported. They are what they composed it and give us the plywood we use. I actually see the production in Vietnam and some other countries. Some of the things you see that being wasted in Nigeria, they package them, compress them, but the countries, they are very used, they break it back to plywood and they are very expensive. So that is the charcoal sector. Then you have what you call spices. Under spices, you can export what we call ginger, garlic, turmeric, black pepper, chili pepper. All spices can be exported, and they are all there. Now, vegetables also can be exported. Under the vegetable, you can have what you call oha leaf. You can have an export oha leaf, water leaf, and export ugu leaf. You can export juice, which is called ugu, can be exported either fresh or dehydrated. Okay, you also can export okasi or cashew leaf. All these things you can export even what we call cassava leaves. The leaves you see on cassava can be exported either fresh or dehydrated. It's also exported.
Okay.
So quite a lot of things within the vegetable sector can be exported. Then you have what we call tubers. Under the tubers, you have what we call yam, cocoa yam, sweet potato, Irish potato. All these things can be exported. Not only that, people can export quite a lot of other things, such as pattern things like all the Ankara can be exported, batik, adire can be exported. It is surprising that some good leather too made in Nigeria can be exported. 100% leather can be exported. Bags can be exported. Good, that the ladies put on can be exported because somebody, a lot of people are not using shame like this. It's exported. Other things we also can export are also agro commodities. Now, what you mean by agro commodities, for example, about you have what you call agro commodity export, food item export, and you have solid mineral export. Under the agro commodity export, you have items. Under these items, there are raw products that can be exported, such as cashew, okay, can be exported. The charcoal I talk about can be exported. Items such as ginger, cocoa can be exported. Palm kernel, can be exported. Items such as cotton, rubber can be exported. All these things are within the agro commodity item. So when you tell that maybe somebody has produced something, just to export it. Like somebody just showed me now, jollof rice prices, can be exported. You know how to do it, you are buying it. So, and something like items such as pepper soup spices,
Okay.
also can be exported. No, other items which also that come to do with food items are like pounded yam, yam flour can be exported. Quite a lot of things actually within the food range can be exported. Coconut, flakes, you can flake coconut, cut it, and dehydrate it. It's a good product for export. What Yoruba people call kokoro, it is, you call it maize candy.
Okay.
Exporting, like uh, items. Then within the oil aspect, you have palm oil, you have coconut oil, you have granite oil. All things also can be exported. Quite a lot of things can be exported. Then you have within the cola range, you have what cola nut export, have bitter cola, walnut, all these things can be exported. Tiger nut can be exported. So quite a lot of things can be exported. Now, the question you also asked, I think, a lot of people ask which one is the cocoa, which one is the one that see, let me with you, you don't decide what a particular person will export. Because the list of exports is the one that's going to export it, and he has to force it by himself. And it's part of the training we give. In our training program, try to tell the people, this is where to get it, this is where to get it, this is where to get it, this is where to get it. And any product you want to export must be available and accessible. Now, for example, you want to go into a flour export. Most of these are big flour quantity in northeast, northwest of Nigeria. You understand? You should be able to have access to get it even outside Nigeria. Places like Niger, like Chad, you can go there and get it. They are very, so that's why we don't actually say, this is it. But the good thing that they tell you the various things, then you can now sit down and decide what you want. But the rest assured, no product, you find in Nigeria that's not as okay, because basically in all these countries you find them. Even in the part of some countries that are there. And as long as Nigerians are there, Africans are there. Any gift from Africa will,
of course.
So that is it.
Of course. Thank you so much. As we gradually progress towards helping these people understand the uniqueness of this business, we'll just be taking it gradually, because like I said to everyone, our destination is on the 24th. Yeah, we're moving towards 24th gradually. 24th of May 2025, we'll be organizing a seminar. That's our next seminar date, 24th of May. Okay, 2020 2025. Okay, yes, 2025. So everyone, I just hope you get ready, and of course an account number will be given you. But then if you want to be part of the business seminar this time around, export business seminar this time around, yes, kindly send export to, that is WhatsApp. Yeah, we accept only WhatsApp for now. Send export to 070-121-46454. 070-121-46454. Just send export, and then someone will add you to the group. Dr. Gordon, I want to say thank you so much for talking to us this morning. Hello? Are you
Hello,
there?
yeah. Okay, yeah.
I want to say,
like I said,
yeah.
So let me round up by saying that the master has failed more times than the beginner has tried. If you don't try, we never try. The fire will convince you. Export is a good market. Anybody can involve. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yes, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you again. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, if you want to be part of the Export Business Seminar, it'll be coming up on May the 24th. Please just send export to the number 070-121-46454. Okay? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll go on a very short break, and when I return, I will take, I'll read your messages, and then take your calls, then come back to, discuss some of the issues. My name is Jude. It can be Jude. Stay there. I'll be right back.
What's in the name?
Exit. Can APC maintain Delta State's political heavyweights? It's a very, very big question, because as the 2027 general election is drawing closer, the politics rather of Delta State has taken a new dimension following the total transmission of the entire state's PDP to the ruling APC last week. Everybody, the defection of Governor Sheriff Oboriwori, Ifeanyi Okowa, and the entire People's Democratic Party members in the state to the All Progressives Congress mark a significant turning point in the state's politics. And then let me let you know that it was a shock to the people of the state last Wednesday when the news of Governor Sheriff Oboriwori of Delta State and his predecessor, Ifeanyi Okowa defection, filtered through the town. Nearly every corner of the junction in the state capital had residents some expressing frustration, in groups deliberating, pondering, and calculating how the political system in the state would affect them, and of course, Nigeria at large. A whole lot of persons, not even in Delta, not only in Delta State, but even in Edo State, across the country, everyone has been saying what is going to happen. I've just been told, if you are sending a message as regards export, please, it is seriously waiting. And then to Abia State, we hear that former Abia State Governor and Senator representing Abia North in the National Assembly, Senator Orji Uzokalu, says that the Southeast should not miss the benefits that accrue from belonging to the mainstream political environment. He noted that the president scoring just 4% in the whole of Abia State, in the last election was a worrisome outcome considering the array of personalities that APC had in Abia State during the polls. He appealed to APC members to unite and focus in delivering victory for the APC in Abia come 2027. That's what is actually going on now. Okay, let me give you this too. What is your opinion as regards coalition? Some persons will tell you it doesn't work. Forget about coalition. Forget it. It doesn't work. Some will say, oh yeah, it's just the personal interest of these guys involved. It should work. But hey, Kenneth Okonkwo has come out to say that no single candidate can defeat President Bola Tinubu in 2027. Nobody, no single person. So in other words, there has to be a coming together, a coalition. He said that the only choice before the opposition leaders in the country is a coalition. Okonkwo said politicians moving to the APC are doing so for personal gains, personal interests, selfishness. That's what he said. Okay. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. I will open the studio line shortly so we can have that conversation back to back. Let it just move like that. Shay? Okay. That's beautiful. Let me take your calls at this time. Yeah. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 08171756338. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good afternoon. Here come Judy. How are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Okay, this is Joshua calling you from Germany.
Sorry?
Joshua calling you from Germany.
Joshua from Germany. Good morning, Joshua.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's already afternoon. We're 1 hour ahead. Judy, I always say this. If they are preparing, number one, if they are preparing for election without the electoral reform, listen, in 2027, there will be a lot of chaos. That's what they will first of all fight, not even the coalition. The coalition, let me tell you, if we have a good election reform, even if you they form political party today, the person who represents that political party, if you have a good ideology and people buy to that ideology, let me tell you, it will win. And number two, I want to beg Mr. Peter Obi, he should please, this time around, in the condition of Labour Party, it's a trap for him to keep him back. You have to look for another alternative, which is very, 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 very important.
Okay.
You should not let a Labour Party to trap him down. It's a trap for him now. You have seen it. He should be very wise of it. When if all these things, if they put it in place, I believe in 2027, good thing will come to Nigeria. I'm telling you the truth. But if there is none, in the case and the situation of things in Nigeria, if they rig the election 2027, they will not find it easier. It will be very, very chaotic and it will be problematic. They should know this.
Okay.
They should know this because, now people are suffering. They need someone who will turn things around. I think when they do this, our country will come back and it will take that glory that he always before now. Thank you, Kamijide.
Thank you so much for calling. I really do appreciate you. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Ekpenyong. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, Peter Monse from Shomolu.
Welcome.
Now, Ekpenyong, we had this Oboriwori and Okowa, and then they were the governor, so to say, of Delta State. And the presidency went to Peter Obi of Labour Party. And that simply tells me that for the fact that the governor of a state defects, and maybe all the members of the State House of Assembly defect, all the chairmen and whatever of the state defect, that might not affect the result of the presidential election, if at all there is an election. So the point here remains that even in Lagos State, almost all local government with APC, the state is APC. But on the presidential, on the national level, Peter Obi won Lagos State. What am I trying to insinuate here? I want Nigerians to sometimes, please, just pay little attention to some of the permutations and some of the political maneuvering and that, oh, because this one has defected, then automatically it means Tinubu has won 2027 election. That is not the case. If he lost in Lagos State, when things were not this bad in the country, when Nigerians were not this frustrated, when Nigerians were not this pushed to the wall, now who tell us that he will win in 2027? So for me, I just believe that maybe next time we bring people to this station, let us also ask them, what do you think about the electorate? Are you saying that it is only the politicians that will vote in 2027? Okay, even if it's the politicians, is it only them and their families? Now give me the total number of politicians in each state, and let us give ourselves also the total number of the eligible electorate in the state. Okay, now look at what you said. That people of Delta State were stunned. They were surprised that their governor defected. So it means they were not in support. It was not an agreement with them. For me, Nigerians, all we are looking at is, I'm still on that. Are you hearing me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Okay. Now, I want to finalize and summarize this way. I think the time has not started for campaign. When the time starts, we will ask APC questions. You promised us 4 new, what do you call it now? 40,000 megawatts, 4 new refineries. Have you delivered any one? You promised us that you bring back Chibok girls in the shortest possible time. Have you brought them back? You promised us that Boko Haram will be dealt with in 6 months' time. Had that happened, you told Nigerians, see, all that they use on us and but the consciences of those who are weak-minded, none has been delivered. And Nigerians become poorer. Did you hear the projection of IMF that in 2026 that more Nigerians will become super poor? Is that super poor people that will vote for APC again? So Nigerians should not be bamboozled by all these political permutations that they are using it to intimidate us. The intimidation will not work this time around. When the campaign starts, we will start campaign with them. We will tell Nigerians that 100,000 naira for you alone cannot take you 1 month. So reject it. Don't just say I will collect it and vote my conscience. You may not be able to. Reject it and let us go for a Joseph that will build Egypt. Nigeria is Egypt.
Thank you
let
so
other
much.
nations come here and buy food. Not for us, migrating to other countries. We will do it by the grace of God. Those who will be alive, please be prepared to make sure that this calamity is voted out of the country so that we can recover our lives and live again. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Mazu Gochukwu is saying, someone who countering what Peter Obi said is laughable. He should rather focus on delivering dividends of democracy. 2027 election is distracting this current government, making them to be silent on the major issues ravaging the country. Natasha's apology to Akpabio is political, not authentic. That's what he's saying. Thank you. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm calling you in my name is Tunde.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to talk about this issue of this IMF taking out. They are going to be poor.
Hello? Okay. Call back if you can, okay? I think it has to do with your network. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. I'll be reading your messages alongside because I have a whole lot of them here, okay? Now, this person is saying Boko Haram terrorists killed 14 farmers and ISWAP terrorists killed 6 people in Borno State, and tomorrow Nigerian military will arrest the terrorists instead of killing them, and the federal government will rehabilitate the terrorists and reintegrate the terrorists into the society, and it's a shame. It's a shame. That's what you're saying. Thank you so much. You can call 0700 903 903 903. This person is saying, please, did I hear someone given Buhari headers to leave their state in 48 hours? Please, what is that for? What are you trying to say? So what? Who is that fellow? Very, very laughable. What Buhari and Tinubu cannot do. Is he a local government chairman that will do it? Please, better be quiet so that the Fulani headers will not come out for more deadly attack on them. Do you remember how many marching orders Buhari and Tinubu gave the military to flush out bandits, Boko Haram, kidnappers, and Fulani headers? Did their orders have any positive effect? Mayor from Ikotu Igbe sent that message. Hello, good morning to you here. Good morning.
My name is Joseph.
Hello? Okay. Call back, please. All right? Call back if you can. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, Ekpenyong.
Yeah.
This is Don Wire.
Don.
From Akon Jati.
Don.
My brother.
How are you doing?
I'm cool. And you?
Great.
Thank you for the good work you are doing. You see, I want Nigerians to understand one thing. You know, I told you this in when Buhari years back, when we are somewhere else out of Lagos.
Yeah, Abuja, to be precise.
God bless you. I told you that Buhari is coming for a revenge. What they did not allow him to do. And he accomplished his mission. According to him, he said, I have accomplished my mission. Have we asked him the mission he accomplished? No. It's to give Fulani men more power in Nigerian government, which they promised them during that war where they followed them fight. Now, Fulani kids drive people from their home, destroy farms where people get their income every day. They are not apprehended. They are not punished. But somebody keep Fulani being sentenced to death. Number one.
Okay.
When this man is coming, I told you people he's not coming to do anything. People say that he built Lagos. And they tell me one thing he did in Lagos.
Okay.
So let me just cut it short. If we are talking about next election, what we should be fighting about now is our INEC and the judiciary.
Okay.
That's what we should be. Government who take over the government and did not last 1 year, be telling you are campaigning for the next 4 years election. Is that a government? Let us wake up and fight INEC and the judiciary, because they are the problem we have on this country. If we fight the INEC and the judiciary, my brother, this country will be okay. Some man will steal a cup of gari where you know say na hunger. You sentence them to maximum prison, Kuje prison. Big man go steal money. Look at Yaya Bello. He did the patrol. Ekelebe see they carry gun, they follow him. Who do who, my brother? Let us stop eliminating it. Let us wake up and stop this INEC problem.
Oh, thank you so much. Benjamin from Shogunle. Yeah. I see your message, okay? Good morning. Tinubu can capture all political parties in Nigeria, but I personally believe that he cannot capture the hungry and malnourished children or Nigerians. Hunger has taught people bitter lessons. Therefore, Nigerians will collect their money and vote their choice. I know we will get it right this time around. Chude from Ayetoro is the one who sent that message. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Chude. Good morning.
Good morning.
Jude, I'm going to ask
what
this question.
What is your name?
Joe from Bariga.
Okay.
Jude, I want to ask this question. What is the meaning of forming, bringing out, Mr. President, bringing out the Ministry of livestock in Nigeria. I thought he did the simple reason for ranching. So if we do ranching, I think it will eliminate these headers. So what is the reason? I want to know from largely. Let us discuss on this issue. What's the meaning of forming this, bringing this ministry of livestock? So let us deliberate on that, please, Jude.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. It's quite different from what we're talking about. I mean, we're saying something different. You're coming to say we should deliberate on why we are. Well, it's okay. It's your concern. What concerns you, right? Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Good morning, VOP. With what is happening in our political environment today, may result the result of what now? Okay, Village Man, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Pop Chu in Ikorodu is saying the foundation of democracy is built on freedom, liberty, and opposition. So presently it's conspicuous and not contestable that the APC ruling party and Mr. President is behind all the troubles in the opposition parties, while the idea of using state institutions and operatives to destroy opposition political parties amounts to self-destruction unknown to them, but it's a matter of time because no champion lives forever. Let's watch out as it plays. That's what he's saying. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, sorry, I called you earlier. It cut because of the network problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I was the one that talking about that. Though, yeah, you were not discussing about IMF, but I was discussing about. I was talking about the IMF something stuff when it's in court.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that for our economy to be stable, our government must cut off their policy. They must cut off from IMF policy and World Bank policy.
Okay.
If not, there is no any government that will come and to make the economy of our country to work. As far as they are working with the policy of IMF, there is nothing that can work. Understand me? Not that I'm paying back to our country, but until we cut off from this IMF and World Bank policy. If not, we will continue to be dangling around. Nothing will work. So that is the reason. The reason why you see they are talking about that 2026 and 2027 will be poorer, because and now they now come back and say that Nigerian government have to increase more tax. See how they want to frustrate our citizens. That Nigerian will need to be increase more taxes to enable the economy to be stable. To understand, see the way they were trying to use our sense to be destroying our economy and frustrate the citizens of this nation. What kind of nation is it that we must rely on IMF and World Bank? So, in fact, that's what the thing I want to say. God will help us.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This person is saying that the PDP is slowly collapsing with the in-house fighting and defections. The PDP laid the foundation for bad governance and election manipulation in Nigeria. President Tinubu or President Buhari and Tinubu and the entire APC have made it extremely worse. PDP and APC are birds of the same feather. If the people join forces together, they will collectively defeat these politicians that don't mean well for Nigerians. Meanwhile, someone who should concentrate on developing Lagos rather than launching an attack against Peter Obi. Nigerians must wake up and begin to choose the best of us to rule the rest of us to get the best from us. May God help and heal our land. Franco Nero from the United States of America. The head of state, Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, has wiped out all school, whatever. Okay. Okay. What's your name now? Dr. what? Okay. With the crisis in the opposition, it will take only God to unseat APC. Apostle Ifeanyi Amechi. Thank you so much for that message, Apostle. Let's see. APC is a total failure in 2027. It is not APC versus PDP. It will be PDP versus over 200 million Nigerians. Okay, it's all right. Let's see. Good morning, VOP. I'm Daniel Agbaike from Ikorodu. If Tinubu capture PDP, can he capture God? Let's wait and see if Nigerians will vote for him again. Please, my hearty congratulations in advance to who now? Okay, thank you so much. Good morning to you. All right, let's go here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ekpenyong.
Good morning.
Well done. Oh.
Yeah.
My name is Mayor from Festac.
Okay.
Let me start from the comment that they said the governor made against Obi. Is it Obi that is demarketing the country or the present leaders of the ruling party from the head with all forms of scandal, baggages, clueless administration, making Nigeria a mockery, a laughing stock? If somebody should advise him to sit up and face his task in Lagos.
Okay.
He has not performed. That's just the truth. He knows that, but nothing is happening. Lagos is thinking. Everywhere is just collapsing in Lagos. So he should talk to his master and go at the marketing the content. Then on PDP, the campaign and all those stuff, let them continue to the camp. Like I said sometime, let all of them decamp to APC. Let us know, all the governors. Because the election is between Nigeria and Tinubu-led APC. Let's see whether the few of them, the political class, will be greater than over 200 million people. Let's wait for 2027. Because anybody that is supporting 2027 must be a strong enemy of this country. Anybody that likes the situation of this country now, economy, insecurity, poverty, everything is an enemy. So let's wait for them 2027.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Today, the man that built Lagos can't use the hospital in Lagos. Nobody to be that. Okay, thank you. From HRHB Sunwoko in Oshodi, saying with the type of moles that are still hiding under the umbrella called PDP, it would be very difficult for them to defeat President Tinubu. Nobody thinking that Wiki and his likes will ever work for the progress of PDP. That person is still dreaming and be flogged very well to wake up from sleep. This is the reality today, but so sad and bad. That is it. Everyone, we'll take more calls, and of course your messages. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes, my name is Chike. I'm calling from Apapa.
Okay.
Yes, one of your guests this morning, actually, some of his statements were a bit disrespectful to within Nigeria. I don't know. He said something like he was the one who reminded me of former President Goodluck Jonathan. Have you even forgotten that part? So he just came out this morning to tell us that your next president is Goodluck Jonathan. How? Between who and who made the agreement? I don't understand. So that kind of and he said all what he said without even including with the Nigerians. I don't know, but I don't think that statement is incorrect. And see, the Tinubu government and Tinubu himself, they are not even wise enough. The people that are defecting, some of them are defecting out of fear. They are not going there with their mind. And it is possible that they can still support anybody that they want to support from APC. So Tinubu himself, sometimes maybe when you are too smart, you might outsmart yourself.
Thank you.
Your fellow adult, you present prison, you present appointment, ask the person to choose one. Since the person has stolen a lot of money, you will choose to be appointed and go free.
Thank you.
You think that kind of person have good mind. So it might be also shooting itself on the foot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning to you. Good morning. All right, good morning here.
Hello? Good morning, Ngamijiri.
Good morning.
You have Mr. Beckman on the line.
Okay.
What I don't blame them with all this thing they are doing up and down. Because we have Nigerians who are those people who know the real political issues. They get anybody that want to use them will use them. If not, what is the essence of somebody that's suffering us like this you can't buy, you can't eat. A suffering is very naira, nothing. Buying plane for your own, renovating our villa for own, doing like this for their own, and then we are just suffering, nothing good. And then that person will come tell me that he have mind to come tell me I should come outside and vote for that kind of person. One, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
It's very simple, like ABC. Assuming like where they born me, like Ghana, where they born me. Ghanaians will teach this man lesson. Ghanaians will teach this man lesson that you can never forget his life. But
thank you so much. Thank you. Wally from Oshodi saying, Jude, I'm a confirmed Yoruba man and right from onset, I never supported Tinubu for his presidency, to the extent that in my working place, my ethnic, my people called or labeled me a bastard for supporting Obi. But I concurred with the man you spoke with after Rufai. I concur with the man you spoke with after Rufai that gave all analysis. God bless Nigeria. Thanks. Thank you so much. Chidi from Oshodi saying it's heartbreaking to know that the Northerners are not still tired of poverty. That's why they are still playing ethnic cards with our politicians. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you. Your guest spoke like a prophet. I think we can listen to him, but the will of God be done in Nigeria. Hypocrisy is much, and I said hypocrisy is more than much. May God help us Ajao Estate, OC Chibuife is his name. Okay, let me read this one now. The analysis of Ayala is clear and looks real by what we are seeing. The idea of Jonathan is not our desire, but anything that will be done to give Tinubu an APC red card and sack this set of politicians or the group will be tolerated and supported. May God save our land. Amechi from Mafoluku is one who is sending that message. This one is saying, I don't believe that the Northerners, I don't believe that the Northerners would vote Obi just because of religion. The Southerners not also super hungry like the rest of us? Uche Chuku Emmanuel dropped that message just now. Okay, what's your name now? He came back from Egbeda. He's saying, greetings VOP. The killings made by Asari Dokubo in the southeast, which he said openly that he did. The federal government did not say a dime or did not say anything about it because they are the one that sent him to go and kill Igbo youths. With that, I put it to this federal government that they are terrorists terrorizing the southeast. Okay, Ikemba, I've been able to read your message, Joe. Thank you. Alhaji Akambi from Badagry. Thank you so much. You don't know our president. He's a man that has planned and the stages for every move he makes. One of his close allies said he has plans A to Z. If you know how, this message is quite crazy, man. Okay. All right, let me take your calls. Few of your calls and we'll wrap things up this morning. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Hi,
good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, I'm good. My name is Bala.
Okay.
I'm calling from my brother church.
Okay.
Your guest that spoke this morning, I was just so lit in my spirit. I was like, what is wrong with this country? Somebody said some time ago, he said, Nigerians are the weapons fashioned against themselves. If you have noticed the trend in this country, you see that each and every government, the previous one is always better than the present one. Okay, what has Jonathan forgotten? Why will people now be advocating for Jonathan to come back when Jonathan had his own many flaws? You understand? So now let people take that side, because it seems that Nigerians don't just know where we are going and there's so much confusion amongst us. This state of defections here and there, it has shown, and Nigerians are able to see this now, that these politicians don't care about it. They don't care. Those that are running from the law, because it has been said that, okay, if you have sinned, come to APC and your sins will be forgiven. We can see that somebody like Okowa, see all those other ones, they are afraid for their office because the president has, established, has held the country by joker. All the decisions have been encamped upon, And look at what happened in Rivers State. So that has sent a signal to all those other governors. Nigeria is tilting towards what kind of government would I call it? Like a monarchy. Somebody is going to be sole person ruling Nigeria. The only solution now is that Makinde has said it. He said 2027 between APC and Nigerians. So he said that we have a strong coalition. What it is now is that we are between the devil and the APC. Let us come together. And no matter, let the enemies and all the people who come together. Let there be a coalition and support a strong candidate. And above all, let there be electoral reforms. Electoral reforms is very important. They are coming back.
Thank you.
And again, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that message. Let me look at some of the messages here and see if I can take them. Okay. Let's talk to you now. Let's talk to you. Hello. Good morning to you. What's your name and where you calling from? Hi.
Okay, my name is Mui. I'm calling from New York.
All right, Mui, New York. Good morning.
Yeah, from New York. Yeah, please, I want to say something. I don't know, I don't know that I want to talk about your regular caller, Mr. Monsell.
Peter Monsell. Okay.
Yeah, Peter Monsell. Yeah, I heard his name most of the time when I listen to radio across Lagos State. He's a very experienced man in policies. I don't expect him to be supporting former governor of Anambra, Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the solution to Nigeria. Please. Then let me say this. We need a radical-minded person to change the situation in Nigeria, to move Nigeria forward. Let me pick one from one region. Let's say from the north. Somebody like the current emir of Kano, Alhaji Lamido Sanusi. Yeah. Then from the west-southwest, I will pick somebody like Showore. Then from the east, the Biafran land, someone like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Those are people who can change Nigeria. Don't support, please. Don't support after we want these people out. Shagari, Buhari, Tinubu. Then bring somebody who was the governor of Anambra State for 8 years. He never allowed the local government to function. Please, he is a politician. Why? The reason why he left PDP, because they didn't give him the ticket. Imagine they gave him the ticket in 2023. Bukola Saraki, Dilo Milaye, all of the people, Atiku will be in this government. So I don't know why people can't see that. Why are you again insinuating and praying that this kind of set of people should come back? It's going to be, please. Because I listen. Why are people doing this? This is because some of you from Igbo land, you want Obi to come back. There are many good people. Like example, someone like Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Those are the kind of person you need to change Nigeria because they love the country genuinely. Before he was on his radio station, I listened to him. You could tell that this is the man for Nigeria. Not Peter Obi, please. Okay. Don't, please. Thank you. I've been looking for the number to call you all this while. I said, okay, let me try it now. Maybe. Okay, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Kemi Jude. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, indeed.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, let's go here. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. You're blessed.
Good morning.
Yes. First of all, congratulations to Remy, my boy, for the Liverpool yesterday. I was so happy the way Remy was celebrating. Then from ever. You can do that.
Yeah.
You see, this 2027 election, you see there is a very big loophole. Nobody's talking about that loophole. Do you know that 50% of election rigging, malpractices, fraud, discrepancies, is INEC chairman doesn't know about it. That happened at the polling unit. Do you know that INEC chairman doesn't know about it? Do you know this election is under the local government. It is the local government that form the INEC have no structure. It is local government, all these workers, all these abuses, government in the whole 774 local government in the whole federation. It is all the local government structures INEC is using. They are ad hoc workers that handle sensitive INEC materials. That is why you see in so many polling units, IREF doesn't work, especially in the domain of their rivals, stronghold of the rivals. The IREF doesn't work, generator doesn't start. At times ballot paper doesn't arrive. At times vehicles will spoil on the roads. These are very dangerous loopholes. Over 50% of electoral malpractice happen at the polling unit, and the chairman doesn't know about it. If you like, be transparent. They don't know what is happening at their point in Akwa Ibom, in Benue, in the polling units where they do signs and wonders there, and nobody's talking about it. Why can't INEC by themselves appoint even if it's private school teachers? But now it is all these local government workers that will form the INEC, and the governor will tell them what to do. That is why they are struggling over local government chairmen, because it is the local government that supply all this, and the local government regulate their workers. And that's why you see they are talking of local government autonomy, to capture local government. What Wike is fighting for in Rivers is to capture the whole local government in Rivers. That was why he told Fobara, leave local government for me. Leave local government for me, and they do only one term. That was the only problem between Wike and the Fobara. Fobara said no, people of Rivers said no. This local government, they are the ones that are handling our election. And should we have transparent election? It is not only the chairman that will rig it to. 50% have been rigged. Look at the last election. After the everything, the Abu week, and all these people, after they have done good rubbish, they will carry the ballot boxes and go. At times it is all these people that are handling the ballot boxes that will do overvoting. Why can't INEC now make it an electoral law that INEC will appoint like school teachers, private school teachers on their own, join with NYSC? They will be sorted by the proprietor of the school and the directors of the school, and they will be independent indeed. Why are we calling them Independent National Electoral Commission? And they are not independent. They are being under the local government. It is local government that handle house them. Everywhere you stand in the office, it is local government. That is where they are. All the people that are working for them are local government workers. Even up to today, INEC doesn't have workers. During every election, they use over 1 million IDOC workers. Most of the time, only the NYSC that are different, and the few teachers that come from private schools, and it is the government that supply the teachers, public school teachers. So these are I want to be and the article, and all the people that want transparent election, free, fair, and credible election. Let us talk about all this, because it is a very big loophole. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah. Okay. Take your time, it's time to go. Yeah, really, it's time to go. But I'll just read this message as the last one. What's your name now? Tie. Huh? Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I'll be back here tomorrow. Yeah, but we can talk more, okay? Okay, first of all, before I go, for Export Business Seminar, I've told you the seminar will be coming up on the 24th of May 2025. 24th of May is a Saturday. Don't forget, if you want to be part of that move, if you want to come for that training, that seminar, it's just 20k on the 24th, and we have a WhatsApp group for that. All right, just send a message, like go to WhatsApp, not text message, WhatsApp, text export to, and you send it to 070-121-46454, 070-121-46454. Peter Nosike's book is still available. Don't forget, it's just 5,000 naira. All right, you can use the same number. Just type Peter Nosike's book, and then we'll let you know how you will get it. It's just 5k. Number 070-121-46454. And then for me, on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, I am Ikamijude, Ikamijudeeh. It's just one word. I love you all so much, and I will be back here tomorrow 7 a.m. I love you all, and do have a very beautiful and a wonderful day today. Bye.